This morning, Plurilock had this press release. Plurilock and Forcepoint partner to strengthen cybersecurity solutions and expand market reach. So Forcepoint is like the top 3 cybersecurity companies. And so Plurilock is partnering with them. And I just got off the phone with the CEO of Plurilock, and he gave me a little bit more color as to what this means. So I will share some of this with you. But if you go to the company's presentation and you go and look at the advisory council, the first director, Ed Hamerelsa, notice here, he's a former chief strategic officer of Forcepoint. So what this is telling us that the advisors are bringing some value to Plurilock, or they're helping Plurilock, introducing them, because obviously it looks like the partnership came because, or partly because, of the advisors' connection to Forcepoint. And this, as this press release states, the partnership has already resulted in direct referrals and closed business. So this is what Ian just told me, that they've been working already with Forcepoint for like a couple quarters, and they already got business from them. And it is the critical service business. So just to remind you, Plurilock is in the business, VAR business, reselling other people's cybersecurity products, but they are also in the critical service business. So VAR business is a lower margin business, and then the critical service is a higher margin business. So the business that they, as it says here, direct referrals and closed business, this was a critical service business that they already did with Forcepoint. And when I asked him about what kind of revenues can we expect from this, of course, he's not going to tell me this, but he said that he's very bullish on this partnership. And also, while he was on the phone with me, he was actually on the way to Forcepoint office right now. So how does something like this work? Well, Forcepoint has the technology that the Forcepoint clients can buy. But then this technology has to be implemented and operated. So this is where Plurilock comes in, to implement this technology and operate it. And you might think, well, doesn't Forcepoint already have people that can do this? Yes, they do. But because there is so much demand and so much shortages of cybersecurity professionals, it's not unusual for these cybersecurity companies to seek out help from partners like Plurilock to do that critical service work. So this is what this is about. Also, if you study, like I did, the history of Forcepoint, you will see a lot of acquisitions, dispositions, IPOs, going private, private equity firms. Companies in this industry do all sorts of transactions all the time. And so by Plurilock getting involved in different partnerships, whether it's like previously we saw CrowdStrike, now Forcepoint, when you get to work with various different organizations in the cybersecurity space, you build a potential candidates that can acquire you, right? Because if you work with these companies and you do good job for these companies, yeah, you might become a candidate for them to be like, you know what? we want to acquire them to expand our client base, our talent base, our offering, right? So keep that in mind. So that's it for this video. The link to this press release is in the description below, so you can read it fully on your own. Thanks for watching.